great to be alive, and I'm so excited to have my great sister, my friend. I'm telling you, honey, she's going to bless you beyond words. Tamesha Lee Perry is here to empower you, to inspire you, but more importantly, she's going to push you into your purpose. And so I'm excited to have her here. And I actually, I actually get the opportunity because she's a caterer. I'm telling you, honey, she's a designer. She does it all. Floral designer, decorator. Honey, what is that she cannot do? But I get an opportunity to taste and see how delicious it actually is. So if you will, just welcome her to the Tammie Tubbs Show. Thank you, my sister. You know, I got excited when you start talking about food.
Of course, we all get excited when it comes to food.
Because I'm telling you, your hands are just anointed. No matter what you touch is like glitz, glamour, great food, and it just makes you good food. It makes you sleepy afterwards.
It does. Comfort food.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. So I have to ask, where did this passion come from?
This passion started years ago. I think pre-teens is when it started. I can relate back to a story. My mom worked at Big Yank back in the day, which was a sewing company. And my dad worked at Bryan Foods. Of course, we all can relate to
everybody know Bryan.
And with them working long hours, every day in the summer, I would have a meal prepared before they make it home. And just to go back further than that, those meals that I prepared, we had guys and friends, cousins, relatives in, in the country. I mean, we stayed in Cedar Bluff, which is heart of the country.
Right.
Girl, I would cook every day. They would start calling early in the morning. Mesha, what are you cooking today? I was like, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and find something.
Wow.
They would come down because, of course, the roads were gravel.
We know about
Girl,
that.
They would come walking. I took two cans of corn out of Mama cabinet. And I was like, are you serious? It was like, yeah, we did. So all the guys, we stayed on Gates Road. They were on 46. But girl, every day we had vegetables. Do you hear me? They would bring vegetables. Mesha, you cook this. And by lunchtime, we were eating like we were in school. We had a meal and it was like 10 of us. But I made sure I fixed that plate for my mom and dad when they get off work so mom didn't have to cook. So
your story reminds me of 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, how God would increase it. Just
that is so funny.
And he would just anoint you to cook, and everybody was coming from here, there, and everywhere.
And let's go back to that 3 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Just this weekend, we were in South Haven at a friend's house because Keisha and our birthdays on Saturday. So we did like this small birthday getaway.
Because you have a twin.
Yes, and Latasha, El Decor, shouts to my sister. But girl, do you know, she was like, I heard the door open. I was like, where is she going? Keisha was like, I don't know. I said, I bet she's going to the grocery store.
Wow.
So I jump up, I hurry up, brush my teeth, wash my face. And I was like, where are you going? She was like, girl, I was getting ready to place a grocery order through Kroger. I was like, put that phone down. Let me look in this refrigerator. She was like, is nothing in there? Okay, I said, I got 4 eggs. I saw some tortilla shells. I saw cheese.
Yes, ma'am.
I looked in the cabinet.
You had a vision.
I saw Mexi rice. And I was like, just get back. Let me do my thing.
Yes,
before it was all over, it was like, how did you create this out of what was in my refrigerator? I said, girl, when God has his hands on you and he gives you that vision, he will make it happen.
Yes,
and it was like, and we are really full. This girl has made a breakfast casserole.
Old school.
Yes,
that's old school. See, that's how those old mothers used to do.
Exactly.
They would open that cupboard and they would say, and your mama, we hungry. It ain't nothing to eat. Baby, get out the way.
Give me about
and
30
before
minutes.
you knew it,
we had a meal.
They had a meal.
And we had a great breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir.
When God is in the midst. Oh my goodness. And so you've birthed out your business. Tell us about your business that you have.
My business is Mesha's Catering and Designs, LLC. We're based out of West Point, Mississippi. I started this business with the love of decorating from my wedding in 2004 when I got married. So I decorated my business. Whatever Miss Willie Mae Deans, God rest her soul, she didn't do, I did the rest. You know, so I decorated and I helped my aunts with the food because, of course, you know, when you're on a budget, you made it still in training. But fast forward to this day. A year ago, last year, actually, I was laid off from Navistar Defense. I had worked there 13 years in the AP department, but of course.
Stop. 13 years.
Yes, 13 years. I went in 2006. I was laid off in July of 13. And I was like, okay, I stayed off for a year. I went back in 14.
They called you back.
They called me back in 14. So I worked from September the 14th, 2014, all the way until September the 26th, 2019. So that's 5 years. And I always told my husband, I was like, okay, if I get laid off,
Again.
whether I go back a year, stay 2 years, I said, I'm going full focus into Mesha's Catering and Design.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that. That, stepping out on faith. When I tell you, you prayed like 2 years ago, oh, it's not time yet. Be patient.
Right.
And I did just that. I just kept praying like, Lord, just continue to enhance my vision, the visions that you're giving me. Bless the business. Let me be a blessing to others.
Right.
And that happened full forth. And now rewinding up until now, I went to Tronox
Jesus.
in the AP department December 9th, 2019. Okay, they said, okay, it's a temporary position. Maybe February you'll be done. You know, I was like, okay, whatever it is, more experience to add to my resume.
Mm-hmm.
But I am grateful because that job lasts from February up until August the 14th.
Right.
August the 14th, went home because my son is in daycare. They had a scare of COVID-19, of course. But the child wasn't positive. He was just exposed to someone.
Absolutely.
So, of course, we had to go into quarantine. I was scheduled to go back to work on August the 31st.
Watch God.
August the 28th, I get the courtesy call from the staffing agency that I was working for. Tamesha, you're being, your job assignment has ended. It's not due to your work performance. And I was thinking to myself, I know it's not my work performance because I go into everything wholeheartedly, doing the best that I can.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I knew it. He gives you that intuition. That day I left on August the 14th, nothing was on my desk other than what Tronox provided for me. Girl, I looked like the bag lady walking out of there. I knew. He had showed me prior. So 2 weeks before that even happened, I just started taking things off, you know, little by little.
Preparation.
But yes, preparation. And then when I left that day, one of my coworkers, she was like, where are you going with all those bags? I said, I'm going home. And I said, I won't be back. I'm sure, you know, I said,
he spoke it. You released it.
He gave me the vision. I said, because whenever I get laid off again, I'm going strictly into Mesha's Catering and Designs full force. And that's what I've done. On the 28th, I got the phone call. Your assignment has ended. Smile. Some people would have been down, disgusted, go into a slight phase of depression. Girl, I wore a smile.
You were excited.
Yes, I was excited.
I've been waiting for this. Thank you, Jesus.
I was excited. Yeah. I went home. I started resourcing, getting some things done, but I forgot to mention when I was laid off a year ago, I make this dip, and I do have a sample of that for you today.
Yes.
That I'm getting manufactured.
Amen.
So hopefully within the next 6 months, you guys will see that.
Not hopefully, it is
going to happen. So you will be able to purchase Mesha's famous ranch bacon dip.
I get to taste that today?
Yes, you get to taste that today.
God good?
So yes, I brought that today, and you'll be able to sample that.
How about this? I don't want to wait any longer. Can we taste that right now? I'm just excited.
Get it.
I'm excited because you jumped out there.
I did.
And you looked at an opportunity. So, you know, I'm tired of working for other people. I'm tired of doors closing. I'm tired of getting these phone calls. It's not because of your performance.
Of course.
So you're like, you know what, God? I'm just going to launch out into the deep and just do what you have called me to do. And so it has been just phenomenal. Here we come. Here we come. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Appetizers and finger food. Oh, my God. Lord Jesus. Okay, so
Food Network. Today I have prepared for you.
Thank you, Jesus. I love it. I love it. Explain what
I have. Bacon wrapped chicken breast. And I have Mesha's famous bacon ranch dip. And we have Philly cheesesteak sliders.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I am about to taste and see. Okay, so with this dip, and I love a good dip, especially when I'm watching Netflix or a good movie or something. You know, I'm watching and crunching. So you watch my expression, you guys, because you're definitely gonna see if I love it. I'm like, let me see.
Yes.
What's the inspiration behind this? Because I love bacon.
The inspiration behind it? Well, of course.
Was it an moment, or is it like, you know what?
I'm always trying something. I will quote my baby brother, LaDerrick Lee. It's not complete until she puts some Mesha in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
The love of Mesha is in this dip. And I was just trying to come up with something. And I've been making it for years, made it for coworkers. And they was like, okay, so what is this? Can I have your ingredients? And I tell them, no. You can't have the ingredients. Just be patient. You will be able to buy it, and I'm working on a cookbook. Okay,
I have to say this real fast. Somebody need to catch that in the spirit. Every time that someone asks for something, shh. Sometimes you have to be silent. You have to work in silence. You can't tell people everything.
No.
Because even though the devil can't stop what God has for you, there will be some people that will try to duplicate and become who you.
Of course.
So you have. So that was wisdom right there.
Mm-hmm. And
oh my goodness.
I had to get to that point because I would easily say, "Oh, it's such and such and such."
Mm-mm.
And then before I thought about it, at one point I think I had
delicious.
Emailed some of the things, and I was like, I shouldn't have given that recipe. And my twin sister, Rakisha Williams, she was like, it doesn't matter because it's not going to taste like yours. Right. Anyway, she said, because when your hands is it, God's hands is in it also. So I'm like, you are exactly right. I said, y'all be giving me some words. I promise you.
And that's why it's so important to have women, great friends and girlfriends and family in your circle.
That's true. That is so true.
To keep you grounded, number one, and to give you wisdom. Because, I mean, it's in your family, entrepreneurs, business women, and not only that, a backbone of a mother.
Yes.
Honey, I'm still rocking the outfit that she created and made for me. Hey, Mama Di, you know, that she designed and created for me. So it's in your blood to be successful. So I just want to say, ooh, kudos to you. I'm excited. I'm excited. Wow, I wish I could just eat like I wish I could just eat it like I was at home, but y'all can't see that part of me. I got to get back to the interview. But if you were actually watching Philly cheese slider, what's in the Philly? I see, is it bell peppers?
Bell pepper, onions. I didn't do mushrooms. I don't know if some people don't eat mushrooms, but I love it all.
I love mushrooms.
So I didn't do mushrooms on this one. And we have American cheese.
I love it.
Then I have a special compound mayo that I made to go on this. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna place this to the side, but I promise you guys, it is phenomenal. For somebody that's watching you, how can they connect with you? How can they book you? I mean, for the most part.
Yes, we are booking now for the remainder of the year and for 2021. I'm on Instagram as Mesha's Catering and Designs. I'm on Facebook as Tamesha Perry. And also you can reach out to me 662-391-4073. And I'm going to go back to the dip. Even with the Christmas holidays coming up, if you want to place an order for the dip before it hits the shelf, please do so. You can call that number or just inbox me or DM me on Instagram.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I got to get to this because there's some people who may be watching. And I am a firm believer, and my mom always taught me this, to share.
Yes.
You know, so many times we try to have a closed mouth, but to share. If I can help someone along the way, I've learned to share, to be a blessing. Now, you won't get my anointed ingredient, but I will share the resources. You understand what I'm saying? So how did this come about? Were you able to connect with the resources, the manufacturer? Was it an aha moment, or was a, you know what, God just favored you?
Live under the protection of God Most High and stay in the shadow of God All-Powerful. Then you will say to the Lord, "You are my fortress, my place of safety. You are my God, and I trust you." The Lord will keep you safe from secret traps and deadly diseases. He will spread his wings over you and keep you secure. His faithfulness is like a shield or a city wall. You won't need to worry about dangers at night or arrows during the day. And you won't fear diseases that strike in the dark or sudden disaster at noon. You will not be harmed, though thousands fall all around you. And with your own eyes you will see the punishment of the wicked. The Lord Most High is your fortress. Run to him for safety, and no terrible disasters will strike you or your home. God will command his angels to protect you wherever you go.
opportunity to serve a great people of the state of Mississippi and worldwide. It has been a wonderful, truthfully 5 years, and I thank you from the depths of my heart for being there, for showing your support and allowing guest after guest to come sit on my sofa to share their stories, their inspirational, and how God has healed, delivered, and set them free. I pray that we will continue to join forces because we are better together. Once again, from the Tammie Tubb Show, we say thank you, and thank you.
This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. I'm gonna sing a brand new song. Yeah, I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away on this beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Such a beautiful day.
How did this come about? Were you able to connect with the resources, the manufacturer? Was it an aha moment, or was a, you know what, God just favored you?
Actually, it was aha, and then God favored.
Yeah.
And I did research and made phone calls. I'm sorry, we can't help you with that. But that one call that he led me to,
One call,
I was able to get the proper things in place that I need to pursue what I'm trying to do for Mesha's Catering and Designs. And it has been phenomenal.
Amen.
I promise you, I thank God for all of my clients, past, present, and future.
Yes.
But it's been awesome. And I love what I do. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy planning. I enjoy decorating.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah, I love it.
Any event.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Every time that you design or when you set up, there's a stamp that's left on there.
That's
it
true.
makes a statement.
It does.
I mean, it's set apart from everyone else's, whether it's the bow, whether it's the glitz, whether it's the centerpiece.
Exactly
There's
right.
something that's unique and different, that's eye-catching, that makes you go, I know Mesha did that. Now, who was your designer?
Yeah.
It's just the aha moment for the most part.
That's
so
funny.
I want to go back because starting a business sometimes can be frustrating as well as
Yes.
rewarding. We all know that, the ups and
Right.
downs. Was there a time in Mesha's life where you just like, you know what, I'm done with this. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. I mean, for someone that's watching, can you just encourage them to don't give up? You may have those times, but don't give up. Was there a time?
I can't say I really had that time yet, but you have those thoughts.
Yeah.
Is it really worth it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it worth it to deal with the client? With some have attitudes, you're trying to explain the vision. They don't get it. But the day of, they was like, I didn't see this at first. But now I do it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, like, thank you. Just trust the vision.
Yeah.
I go into a room and I'm sitting there like, okay, God, show me how you want me to transform this room. And then we go from there. It's not, oh, Mesha did that. Oh, he did that first. He had to enter before I did to make that flow the way it did flow.
Amen.
So, but no, right now I have no discouragement. I know even though we're in the pandemic, girl, this has been a blessed year.
How many weddings or designs have you done during the pandemic? Most people are saying, this is my worst year, but this has been a blessed year for you.
And actually, I've had several clients just reach out. They go to Google, caterers near me.
Wow.
And Mesha's Catering and Designs shows up.
Look at God.
And the phone call comes in and I was like, okay. And I mean, just forever grateful. I have a client now. I thank God for him and his connections because he sends people to you at the right time for you. You might have people right here next to you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to support her. But he send those people in that's going to have a team just to support you and what you're doing.
Yes.
And I love it. And I thank God every day for it.
I'm so happy that you said that because I want to share this with our viewing audience right now. For somebody that's starting a business, thinking about going in business, one of the things that you have to understand that Jesus wasn't accepted even in his own hometown. That's biblical. We know that.
Yes, we know that.
But the reality is there'll be times where you'll be like, oh, I know. You know how you make a list of all your people that you think are going to support you?
You can reach out to them.
And unfortunately, they don't support you Oh, girl, I got you. Yeah. And they don't. And so you have to understand that there are going to be times when you get disappointed. The people that you thought would be in your corner will not be.
Yes.
And then the people you least think will be calling you, texting you, buying, purchasing. So you have to get in that mind frame of God, you send the rain. And
That's
you
so
said
true.
that. You send the rain.
send the-
Those
yes.
who need what I have and I need what
Exactly.
they have, because it's not only a business, but it's an opportunity to share the love of
Yes,
Christ.
that
Do
is
you
so
see that a
true.
lot
That
of
is so
times?
true. Yes. That is so true. He was sending complete strangers to you. You've never met this person a day in your life, but once you get there and you start the conversation, it's like, wow, is this deja vu? It seems like I've met this person before, and you haven't. And it's through food or some type of event. But
Right.
it's mind blowing, to be honest. It's mind blowing.
For a Christmas dinner, what would you recommend for a Christmas dinner? For an intimate, just small Christmas dinner for someone that's watching so they can book Mesha's Catering right now?
I don't like to go traditional for Christmas. I mean, we do traditional for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, I just go outside the box.
I love it.
Because like I was telling you prior to coming, I was like, okay, I have this meal plan in mind for all like the seafood and fish lovers. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And that's the meal I think would be great for a date night. Blackened catfish with crawfish sauce.
Oh, yes.
Broccoli, lemon butter garlic broccoli, and a loaded baked potato. And just a little wine if it comes down to it.
And it's intimate. You know, I
It's
love
intimate
that.
just for the two
Oh, my
of
God.
you. Or maybe you have you and another couple, you know, just an intimate sit down. And thinking of couples and everything, I'm planning, like you're saying, how did I get started cooking? You have couples
That's my
or
next
even
question.
wives. Go ahead.
I love it. You know, it's the flow. It's the flow of the
I'll let
Holy
you ask
Ghost.
the question.
No, you were flowing right into it. I love it because I can hear someone, well, do you actually just cater for couples? You know, sometimes a husband may want to surprise his wife.
Yes.
Or, you know, somebody that's a proposal. They may want just an intimate dinner or something. Just like, and she walks in from a long day of work. So share with us in regards to that.
Yes, I do that. Also, I do the engagement dinners. I do the couples date night in, as some have done before. And to lead to this, I mean, not only just me coming in and cooking, I come in and I'm instructing you. You will cook the meal for each other.
I love it.
Yes, the husband is going to cook the meal for the wife, and the wife is going to cook the meal for the husband. But I'm there to coach them along the way. Okay, put the butter in the skillet now, or do vice versa. And at the end, they have this intimate dinner for themselves, and they've created it along with my instructions. So
that's beautiful.
Yes.
And then he could be, baby, I cooked that for you.
I cooked that for
How
you.
does it taste, honey?
Yes.
Oh, I knew you did.
And then not only that, you're getting inside secrets to my ingredients. You know, that's everybody doesn't do that, you know, but you're getting inside details on how I do certain meals and my ingredients. So that's a plus. It's a win-win situation on either way it goes.
It is.
Yes.
And it's so satisfying, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, because I just want to reach over to my plate right now. But I have to stay in the mood. I have to stay right now in the mood of being professional. But it's just amazing how you took a leap of faith.
Yes.
You know what? Said enough is enough, God. I see you. He will give you a way of escape.
Yes.
You packed up. You knew the day that you left, you weren't going back.
I knew it.
You were just waiting for the call.
Yes, I was waiting.
And you
I
already
knew it.
spoken it to your husband. It's like, the next time,
Yes.
I'm going full time
full.
because that was your desire. And God gave you desire.
And
of
I
your heart.
thank God for my husband, because he was like, whatever you want to do, I'm behind you 100%. And that means a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, thank you, God, for my husband.
Amen.
Because, I mean, don't matter the cost. He was like, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to purchase for the business. Because in the long run, this is our retirement.
Absolutely.
You know, this is our fallback plan. Just like now, being laid off, Mesha's Catering Designs has been my fallback plan.
It's amazing.
I mean, it's always been my job. So I love it. And I'm going to continue to pursue.
And
to
it's
the fullest.
sweatless. That's the best part about it.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like work, does it?
No, it doesn't. And my aunt was just telling me a couple of weeks ago.
I love
was
it.
around the kitchen setting up for my uncle's repast. And my aunt called. She was like, Mesha, because of course, graveside, you can't have so many people. She called me like 2 days prior to the funeral. She was like, can you come over and make sure the food is in place? Sure. I was like, yes, Betty, I can. I did that. And my other aunt was sitting there at the aisle and she was just looking. Everything I did, she was just looking. She was like, y'all look at her. She's all in her zone. I couldn't hear nothing they were saying because I was making sure everything was done. And they said, you go into a different place when you're doing something. I said, I do. I really do. I go into my zone. That's my zone. I'm in my element when I is dealing with decorating or catering. Even when we set up displays or setting up for an event, the help that I have that's helping me set up, they was like,
She don't even
don't do it. She's just gonna come back and fix it the way she wants to. So I've started just doing one table the way it's supposed to be, and then they just go along and do the rest of them because it's like, oh my God.
But that's the spirit of excellence.
It is.
Because it represents you
does.
and your brand. So you have to make sure that everything is in order the way that you would do it.
That is so true.
Because if you depend on others, oftentimes we'll miss it.
We will. Yeah. We will.
Well, you've heard so much about the food. You've heard so much about the designs. In a moment, you're going to actually see some of the beautiful works of her hands from weddings, decorating boutiques, and I mean, just the phenomenal works that she's been able to do in the Golden Triangle area and galore outside of Mississippi. So
yeah, we travel.
I am so excited. And that was, I know you travel. Of course, there are going to be people that say, well, how can I connect with you? I want you to repeat once again, because they're excited more than ever after you said
I think they're excited just like I am.
Yes. It's a new day. It's a new day.
Yes.
So once again, how can they connect with you?
You can connect with me. I'm on Instagram, Mesha's Catering and Designs. I'm on Facebook, Tamesha Perry. And contact number is 662-391-4073. Call and book Mesha's Catering and Designs today.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, you guys, my time is definitely up. I have a plate full of Mesha's favorite dip, some bacon wrapped chicken breast. Yes. I remember. Oh my God, Philly cheese slice. I love Philly cheese. It is just amazing. Yeah. And I'm about ready to just indulge. Deja, don't push that button just yet, please. Don't. I felt you in my spirit. I'm about to enjoy this. So I would suggest that you would connect with her as soon as possible. The holidays up and coming for Thanksgiving. If you don't want to cook, book Mesha. Yes. Christmas, if you don't want to cook, book Mesha. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. Believe me. I love to eat and I love good Southern comfort food. But honey, she not only does that, anything that you need, she can create it. Believe me. In the dip, I'm just going to dip right back in for the last time. My time is definitely up. Y'all about to see the other side of Tammie Tells because I love some great food. But more importantly, I love you and I thank you for your support. So remember to stay safe. Stay with God. And remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But more than anything, jump, take that leap of faith and watch God blow your mind on purpose. It's your time and it's your season. I love you and God bless you. Until then, be blessed.
Did you know CTN has a Roku channel? That's right, you can now stream CTN content directly to your television without the need for cable or satellite. Simply add our channel to your Roku lineup and you're ready to go. We're streaming 24 hours a day to bring you the quality Christian programming you've come to expect from CTN. Look for CTN on Roku today.